Greetings. What's up? It's your girl Samirah back again with another YouTube video. You already know how we do. So this episode is going to be a very special one because y'all know I just dropped a video in Africa called My Peoples. So let me give y'all a little backdrop on, how all of that even came in fruition today. Let's go. What inspired the song My People? Back in 2016, I was a single mom and I was a part of an organization that helped young ladies from the ages of 3 to 17 years old, and they expressed themselves through the art of dance. And so we were getting invited to a whole lot of different places to perform. And so we really needed support from the community. And so I found myself looking out to get backing, to get support, to get help. And it was so crazy because I went to government official buildings, I went to churches, I even went to the church coalition, and I went to different leaders in the community. And oh my God, y'all will not believe I could not get hardly any help. It was so sad and frustrating. And so the concept behind My Peoples came out of a little frustration, but a lot of my experience at the time. I was just calling out different stuff that was going on in the community. What inspired the first verse for My Peoples? Back then when I wrote the song, back in 2016, it was a lot of fake news, fake media coverage, a lot of, rappers, as they still do today, promoting sex, drugs, and violence. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a lot of craziness, like a lot of crazy stuff going on, man. So I was just calling out what I seen and calling it how I seen it. That was the inspiration for the first verse. How does this song differ from any other song on the radio is the passion behind it, as far as an artist speaking from a person of the community and what I seen and what I was experiencing. That is pretty much what makes this song, My Peoples, different from any other song. Is because it's filled with passion, it's filled with truth, and I was coming as a single mom that was out here in the community really trying to uplift the young ladies around me. What inspired the video My Peoples was the fact that when we shot that video 2 weeks ago, that was the first time I ever traveled outside of the country, outside of the United States. First time I was ever able to really experience and have a viewpoint of things outside of a westernized mind frame, and just seeing the beautiful animals and just being in the cradle of civilization. I found out that through my auntie that some of my genetics go back to Kenya. And so for me, it was like I was going home. Like I just really wanted to embrace my people and to see that part of where I was from, to connect with my roots. And not only that, I had purchased some land in McQueen County. Shout out to McQueen County. Purchased some land in McQueen County. So that was the first time I was able to walk foot on the soil of the land that I had purchased. And I just felt like it was very important that I captured that moment, being it was the first time I ever traveled outside the country, captured the moment to shoot a video in Africa, a place that I've always wanted to visit. I've always felt the connection to before my aunt even told me that we had roots in Kenya. So for me, it was fitting. It was time. Before in 2016, when I wrote the song My Peoples, I felt like it was before its time, but 2023, I feel like it's right on time. You can expect like a whole lot of dope content. You know what I'm saying? You can expect me coming from a standpoint of a journalist. You can expect me coming from a person in a community as an artist, more music, more interviews, just more real life experiences. My daughter, she's releasing music. She's a real dope artist. She got a lot of songs that she's working on, a big project that we're coming out with. We got a mother and daughter collaboration. We just, we trailblazing right through here. You know what I'm saying? Like we really, really, everybody is talking about getting to the bag. But if you know me, you know what this channel was about. We're all about spreading the message. Optimal health is wealth. So I'm gonna go ahead and check y'all later. I hope you enjoy this episode of My Peoples, and thank you for tuning in. And remember, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.